I just want to wipe the slate clean and start fresh. Every area of my life, I want newness in every area. I want new beginnings. I just turned 30. Like, I just really want like a new and fresh slate. New number, new city, new life. I just hope that this is the last month because I'm so excited. I'm gonna miss California. I'm really gonna miss it. Like, oh my god, I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I'm a Cali girl. Hey guys, I'm almost out of this freaking lip gloss. I got it from Target and I love it. I fell in love with this lip gloss. It's so freaking cute. It's called LA. It's by LA Girl, and I think it's called Peach. So beautiful. This has been my new lip combo, and now we gotta get some more. You guys might be wondering, where are we going? I'm moving, okay? If you're watching this vlog, depending on when I upload this, you may or may not know where I'm moving to or what's happening. I don't even know what's happening, to be quite honest, but I have to start preparing. So here we are. I'm about to go look at some storage bins and stuff like that in Target right now, and just look and see, just to get a general idea of, like, you know, because I just need a couple things. And I have stuff in my Amazon cart already. I don't know if I'm going to get the stuff that's in my cart or if I'm just going to wait. Oh, look at the flowers. Or if I'm just gonna go in Target and see what they have, you know? So I'm just like, you know what? I just need to, at this point, just see like what everyone has. This parking lot is really weird. But yeah, I'm just gonna see. I can't believe I'm moving. It's so crazy. So I have to start preparing. I don't really know all the details right now. And by the time you're seeing this, like I said, you may know more than I do, just based off of like the timing of when I decide to post it and everything. But at the same time, I just have to start preparing. I just gotta start preparing. So here we are. No more peach. I'm so sad, y'all. I really, really, really like that stuff. It's so pretty. But they didn't have any more. What are these? These ones. God. Let's just go around. This is why I hate shopping online. I hate coming in the stores. It's just always hella crowded. I don't even see like the big storage containers that I used last time for my move. I'm trying to remember, but I want to say I got them from Walmart. Here we go. Okay. So they didn't have the freaking lip gloss. I'm about to run in Dollar Tree real quick because I want to get some. Oh, wow, Elizabeth. You're not using your noggin. I wanted to get some mason jars from Dollar Tree, but I just realized something. Wow, Elizabeth, I'm so smart. I'm smart. Oh shoot, did it? I think I did Apple Pay, but it hit the, I think it did the wrong card.
If you want to do a return, we can do it again. It's okay?
Yeah.
All right, let me pack it for you. Gotta be focused, huh?
Yeah. So before we actually get into the moving process itself, just FYI, this is part 1 of a series that I'm doing for my moving vlog. I started documenting in the beginning of May because I thought that I was going to be moving in June. I didn't know that I was going to be moving when I did. The whole process I will start to explain throughout the course of this vlog and the others to come, but you'll start to see and understand why things happen the way that they did. It's all a timeline. Everything is in God's hands. It's in God's plan. I just knew that I was moving. I didn't know when, I didn't know where, I didn't know how. I had no idea. And as a person who likes to be in control, that was a really huge challenge for me. The whole process itself was pretty tedious. It was pretty stressful. So I wanted to just make sure that I was in the moment and I was documenting as much as I could with it. So that's why you'll start to see throughout this vlog, I was just preparing. I was just preparing not only my personal things, but also my business as well. Preparing, planning, selling things, figuring out, because this was a move out of state. So I left California and relocated out of state. So with that, there is a lot that goes into it, especially because of my circumstances. So hopefully that clears up any confusion. But like I said, I will explain more in detail throughout the course of the vlog. I just wanted to share this experience with you guys and let you know, like, this is a faith move. So if it seems kind of like it's all over the place, then that's probably why. Because when you're walking with God, you don't always have the answers, the where, the when, the how. You just gotta move. Faith without works is dead. If you already have seen my last moving vlog, then you know kind of like how it has gone. And so I just wanted to share this experience with you guys, and I hope you enjoy it.
Hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful people. We are back. Friday, May 19th. Boop. Period. And it is 8 o'clock on the dot. So this is a part of my moving vlog series. So just, I don't know where we are. I don't know where we are at with this move right now. But my room is about 75% to, yeah, about 75% packed up. You can see I literally have boxes and everything. Tomorrow I'm gonna start taking down this wall and all of this stuff. The shelves, I definitely have to call my guy back. The thing is with him, he is in his feelings right now. Actually, I'm about to text him right now and ask him, like, when would you be able to come and take down, because he has to take down my TV and he has to take down my shelves, and then I have to patch up those holes that he makes. I've been using him for about maybe 2.5 to 3 years, because when I moved into my apartment in the studio in downtown LA, he put up my TV, he took it down, and then when I moved here, he put up my TV, then he put up my shelves. And as of recently, you guys, I literally had to reject this man because he was on some "you my boo, I'm about to," yeah, like, and I was just like, huh, like, what are you talking about? So I had to let him politely know, like, no, it's not giving that, babe. But I appreciate you and all the work that you have done. I'm gonna have to politely decline, like, hello. And then I even told him, like, yeah, I'm moving. He's just like, oh, well, what part? Because I'm gonna come and I'm gonna put your TV up when you move. Huh? I'm like, what? Okay. So I had to politely decline and tell him, like, no, that's not okay. That's not what we're doing. I haven't heard from him since. So I'm a little scared to text him and ask him, like, hey, when do you think you're going to be able to come and take down my TV and stuff? I'm scared that he's not going to respond, or I'm scared he's going to be like, well, get somebody else to do it. Because, you know, men are very petty and they be butthurt when you reject them. So I'm a little scared. So we'll see. I'm going to see, though. But you guys, I'm like 75% packed and I just don't even know what to do. I don't even know where I'm moving. And what's crazy is I'm over here on my iPad. I done took down all my stuff, like all the stuff around my bed. I'm trying to sell this. I'm trying to sell that. I'm trying to sell my chair, my infamous pink chair right there. And I'm trying to get rid of some more stuff. I've only sold like a couple of things, so it's fine. Usually stuff don't start selling right away anyway as soon as you put it up, so it's fine. I'm going to try to get rid of as many and as much stuff as I possibly can before I actually start to prepare to move, because moving is very expensive, and the more stuff you have, I've said this before, especially in my vlog, I feel like I had this same hoodie on too in my vlog when I was moving to LA. It's so crazy. But I've said it before, like, the more stuff you have when you're moving, the more expensive your move is going to be. So, we ain't doing that. So just to chop all of that down, just to avoid the hassle of not even just the cost, because you can always get people to move stuff for you, but just like the peace of mind that comes with not having a lot of stuff, like not having to unpack a lot of stuff, not having to go through so much stuff, and just the peace of mind of just knowing, like, okay, like, I'm about to start fresh, I'm about to have new stuff, like, I don't have to worry about like all of these old things. And it's just something about like moving and just starting from scratch. It feels so good. It feels so refreshing. Like, I'm in my 30s now and I'm just super excited to start this new era. And y'all already know, like, we done been through this before, so I feel like I've been moving a lot lately, and I don't know. I'm sad that I'm leaving LA in a way, because I'm just like, dang, like, I've been in LA for 3 years, and it's finally time to just, we out. So I'm sad. But I'll get into that later. I just wanted to show y'all like the freaking reviews for these apartments. Don't mind me, y'all. I look crazy underneath of here, but I don't care. I was supposed to be going out tonight, but I ain't going. Please don't invite me out. If you watch my vlogs and you are my friend and you like me and I like you, well, never mind. Let me not say that. But if you watch my vlogs, you should already know like I'm not coming. Maybe. But Friday night, that's cringy. So anyways, I'm gonna just show y'all the freaking apartments in Dallas, bro. The reviews is insane. Like, I'm over here like, I'm not about to move. I'm stressed. Like, I can't do this. Like, I don't have the patience. So let's just rewind. Earlier this week, I want to say yesterday, I actually spoke with an online locator. I met her on, I want to say I came across her page on TikTok, and there's a lot of like relocators for like out of state or whatever all over the internet, but specifically on TikTok, it's really easy to find like locators that will help you with relocating to another city, another state, wherever you're going. And so I found this one girl. She was being weird, like her energy was weird, and I was just like, I'm not really feeling her. So then I just stopped responding to her, and then I found this other girl, and her name is Alexis, and I've been talking to her. Well, I talked to her yesterday, and I had like a brief consultation, but I was hella busy this week. Like, this week has been really, really challenging. So I just was like, okay. I tried to call her. I mean, I tried to talk with her as much as I could, but honestly, now I'm thinking about it, and I'm just like, I probably should follow up with her, because some of what we talked about, I'm just like, dang, I didn't even tell her like all my needs. But anyway, y'all. So basically, I talked to her. She had good energy. I was like, okay, I feel like she's cool, whatever, maybe. And so from there, she's like, she's gonna get back to me within 3 business days and send me like a list of apartments or whatever. This process is just so long, draining, stressful, hard. I just don't. I just don't like, and it makes me just not even want to move. Like, I'm stressed, and I haven't even begun the actual move itself. Like, the hard part is packing and actually physically moving. And the harder part, I feel like, is actually finding a place to actually live and get approved and go through all the apartments and stuff. So I've been looking at reviews. The reviews online for Dallas apartments is insanity. To be quite honest, I don't have the patience for this. I don't have the patience. So I'm honestly looking at other locators, because y'all, I'm gonna just show y'all, like, I'm gonna briefly go through some reviews. This one spot that I was looking at, I was like, oh my gosh, no, not this spot. I've been looking at a lot of spots, but the reviews be so bad that I just get immediately stressed, and I just be like, I don't even want to move. Never mind. I just instantly have flashbacks of downtown LA, and I'm just like, I can't. Like, no, I don't even want to go. That's how I feel. The reviews be insane. And so it really is discouraging in a way, because it's just like, dang, like, where can you actually move where it'll be safe? It'll be like safe and of good quality and your money's worth. Like, it's weird.
Resort originally opened in 1926. It was 20 casitas.
These are not new. The 5-star ones are not new, okay? So just keep that in mind. Very classy vibe. Okay, 2020. We're in 2023. Ma'am, I need most recent. Like, stop playing with me. This is a luxury apartment, might I add. Okay? Luxury. Luxury. Very much luxury, and those are the type of reviews that I see for every apartment. So it is Tuesday. Let's see what day it is. It's Tuesday, May 23rd. So earlier I did sell, or I gave away. I didn't even sell it because the condition it was in, it was going to be kind of hard for me to just sell it. So I gave away my little beauty chair that I bought like a while ago. I've had it for a couple of years, honestly. I just was like, you know what? I'm going to just bless somebody with a chair. So I gave it away for free to this lady on Facebook, and that was how that went. Now that I'm thinking about it, I asked her to leave me a review, and I don't think she did. So I'm like, girl, like I gave you a free chair, like the least you could do. And then yeah, now I'm getting ready to, I put my chair, like my salon chair, I put her up for sale, and I'm going to try and sell. Oh, this girl is supposed to be coming tomorrow for like my little desk pieces, like the drawer storage units. She's supposed to be coming for those tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. A lot of people on Facebook, I noticed they be flaking. So I'm gonna just see. Actually, I'm about to message her now. So yeah, my desk is about to be gone. My chair is gone. I'm about to sell my salon chair. I'm still trying to get rid of my dresser. For some reason, the dresser, she has been a little struggle to get rid of. I don't know why. So we're gonna see, but I'm like, this stuff isn't even that expensive. Like, I'm not asking for a lot. Let me see. Let me show y'all all my posts. Like, all of these freaking messages. Do y'all see these? All of these messages are for people like asking and inquiring about the stuff that I'm putting for sale. And a lot of people just ask, like, oh, is it still available? And then they'll ask, like, oh, where are you located? And then they don't say anything else. And I'm just like, okay, well, you're not really a serious buyer. So, like, why are you wasting my time? But I get it, because sometimes when I'm on Facebook and I'm like shopping and I'm looking for stuff and I'm shopping, like, I'll just look to see and I'll just ask, like, oh, is this available? And depending on like where and how far, sometimes, and then you kind of forget about it. So I get it, but I just feel like a lot of people would just be wasting your time. But I also made like a nice little offer up. I made an offer up account. Usually though, it takes a while. That's why I'm glad that I started putting stuff up. Like, I always start putting stuff up early. If I do decide to sell stuff, I'll start putting it up early to sell, because it'd be really, really hard to sell stuff. Like, really hard. So it can take like weeks and months, honestly. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And as you can see, my room is starting to kind of like, it's starting to feel smaller and smaller. I know it's going to take a little while for me to get like everything, everything's going to start to kind of like shrink and shrink and shrink. And that's what I'm hoping for. But more importantly, I really, really, really want to get rid of the dresser, because yeah, like my bed is already really big. So it's really expensive to move with a lot of stuff. So I always tell y'all, like, when you're moving, just try to get rid of as much stuff as you can, sell as much stuff. Plus, like, with the move, like, I want it to be like a fresh beginning, like a new beginning, like brand new start. Like, I don't want the same stuff. I don't want the same furniture. Like, some pieces are cool and all, but the more I can get rid of, the better, because it's cheaper and it's easier and it's lighter, and I don't have to worry about lugging a whole bunch of stuff. It's about to be summertime, so it's gonna be hot, moving and moving and moving and paying people to move my stuff for hours and hours, and it's a lot of stuff. Like, no, I'm not trying to do that. So the less that I can get rid of is better. And yeah, it's just hot. Nobody got time for that. It's too hot to be lugging up all these boxes and all this stuff in the summertime. Like, moving my bed, bro, is enough. Like, it is enough to make you just want to just, like, you feel like after you move my bed, and it takes like 4 to 5 men to move my bed. So like, after that, it feels like, just to move my bed, bro, it feels like you've been moving it for like, it feels like you've been working for a full day. So it's a lot. So imagine that plus a million other boxes, big furniture pieces. Like, ain't nobody trying to do that. And I got my TV. Like, no, I'm not trying to do that. So that's the plan. And then also, I have to get my TV taken down. I gotta get my shelves taken down. Still have to paint over like the holes and stuff that I have in my walls, because of like the stuff that I had on my, like the shelves and stuff that I have up, my mounted TV. Like, I still gotta do a lot of little stuff. Tomorrow I'm actually gonna be talking to a lady. She's like a relocator. So I'm gonna just chat with her. I talked to a lady before, And she said she was gonna send me stuff in like 1 to 3 business days, but I figured like people are really flaky and people are weird, and I always like to like weigh my options when it comes to stuff like this because you don't want to rely on just one person. So the lady who I'm actually working with now, let me see if I can actually find her TikTok account so I can show y'all her. But she seems really nice. Let me just show y'all. She's really cool. She's actually a Dallas realtor. This is her Insta or her TikTok actually. And she just, you know, she gives a lot of info and tips as well as showing you like her daily life and then just questions like moving and then like yeah. So I'm gonna see what she's talking about hopefully. But yeah, we'll see. But I like to have my options like my battery about to die. How disrespectful. Like I haven't even used my camera. Like what? Finally about to sell this. This person just texted me and they were like, oh, I'm outside. So I'm about to move these things so that they can come get it. Finally. Because people be playing all day long. So I'm about to move this stuff. Clean it out more. Oh, my desk is gone. It's gone. My desk is gone. It looks so crazy in here. Look. I feel like moving is like such a crazy concept because if you're not really ready to get rid of like half or all your stuff to sacrifice a new beginning and a new journey, I don't recommend moving. It's just not worth it. Like I am getting rid of stuff and I'm looking around my room and I'm like, I still have so much stuff. So much stuff. I'm still trying to get rid of. That is the main thing that I'm really trying to get rid of. Then I looked and what's crazy, y'all, the lady today when she came to pick up the desk, she was like, oh, I'm getting this for my daughter. It's for like, cause she does makeup and stuff. And I was like, oh, so it sounds like she's gonna be using it for the same thing that I was using it for. And she's like, yeah. She was like, so she better behave or I'm gonna keep it. And I just laughed. And then she was like, well, do you have a mirror? And I was like, oh, I don't have a mirror. I turn around and look. The mirrors, remember? These mirrors? Girl, so I'm so mad. I'm like, oh my gosh, of course I have a freaking mirror. Like, I didn't even realize it. I'm like, yes, I have a mirror, and I didn't even think about it until now. So I'm about to start taking more pictures of stuff that I have that I want to go ahead and get rid of. I'm selling my chair, even though I kind of don't want to. I kind of don't want to sell my chair, y'all. I don't know. I could always get another one, but I really like that one. And I feel like it took me a minute to find this one. So we'll see. We'll see. But I just, for the sake of just having like a fresh beginning and just really having a light move, like I just want to get rid of as much stuff as I possibly can because it's a lot compared to how my last move was and the move before that. I feel like each time I move, I'm looking at this bird right outside my window, but I'm thinking about like each time I move how much stuff I be having. This is probably gonna be like my lightest move. I'm tired and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like moving, this is a big move too, so it's not like it's a small move where I'm just going somewhere else in LA and I'm moving to a different part of the city. Like no, it's like a big move. It's a like 23-hour move. And I think I might even go back through my stuff, like more of my stuff that I've already packed, like this stuff, and just continue to like get rid of stuff. So we will see. Good morning, you guys. Today is May 26th, Friday. I'm waiting on this lady to come pick up my styling chair. Y'all know my pink chair that I made, well, not made, but I bought it as like a white chair and then I painted it pink and now I'm selling it and I'm so sad. Pretty much this week, the last week of May, and I don't know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like
tired, y'all. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just today I'm feeling like this because I didn't go to the gym today, and then I haven't even had coffee. And so I'm just feeling like a little bit tired right now. And I'm like, okay, let me get some coffee. I've also been in contact with like a relocator, and she's been, I feel like with these relocators, low key with these relocators, can it be taken apart? Yeah. I feel like with these relocators, like they're not doing anything that I can't do myself, you know? Like obviously, but why I'm using a relocator is because obviously they know the area more, they know, you know, so they can help me in that way because they know the area, they know what's around, they know what's going to be best for like me. So basically I've just been like telling them like, you know, I'm a single woman. So let me just tell you guys, because I don't think I've even told y'all like how I even came up with this. I haven't even told y'all. So let's just take it back to like last year, the end of last year, this summer, I want to say. The ending of this last summer, I re-signed my lease for another year here where I'm currently at. And in my mind, I was just like, I had a feeling in my heart, like I just knew. I was like, I feel like this is gonna be my last year in LA. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to move to a different part of California or if I'm just going to just leave California altogether. And then I was just thinking to myself, like, well, I think I know I want to go down south, and I'm not sure like what part yet. So then I just started thinking, I was like, I feel like I want to go to Houston. So I was saying to myself, like, oh, I think I'm gonna go to Houston. I'm not really sure. But I remember sending a message to my like one of my friends out here, and I was just like, oh wow, that's too light. But I was just like, yeah, I was like, I feel like I want to move to Houston next year, meaning to 2023. And she was like, oh wow, like yeah, I could see you being there, blah blah blah, whatever. So I was just like, okay, well, we'll see. Started looking at places in Houston. I started praying about it and everything. And the more and more I prayed about it, the more I felt Texas was the right spot for me to go to. But the thing is, like, when it comes to praying and stuff, like, you can think that you know where you want to go, but it may be the right area, but God has a plan for you in a specific place. So basically, I was just like, okay, I know in my heart, in my spirit, I could feel rather. Let me not say my heart because your heart can deceive you. So in my spirit, I knew like, okay, it's going to be Texas, but I just don't know what part. Like, I was just feeling like Texas was like the move for me. But I was like, I don't know anything about Texas. And honestly, let's be real. Like, I've always avoided the idea of going to Texas because I feel like they don't really, it's not really it's down south. So, I mean, come on now. It's like, I'm like, are black people even like treated fairly there? Like, you know, so that's always been my POV, I guess you could say, when it comes to Texas. I'm just like, oh, I would never go there. And then my best friend, like he had a horrible experience one summer, not too long after we had graduated, and he had went to college out there, and he had a horrible experience. So I don't know. I just always had like a bad feeling about like Texas. It was just never really a spot or area that I would ever see myself going to visiting, because I'm just like, I feel like they're racist. And then the whole situation with Sandra Bland had happened. So after that, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm definitely like, Texas is just not, it's never going to be on the board. It's never going to be on the radar for me. Like, it's just not. So anyway, basically fast forward, that was the end of last summer. So I was just like, yeah, well, we'll see. Like when my lease is up, I'll see, you know, like what Texas is talking about. Like, we'll see. So fast forward, this was like the end of August. I re-signed my lease in August. And so fast forward all the way up into January of this year. So January of this year, 2023, I continued praying about it. Mind you, all this time that had passed from August to December, I was praying, actively praying about it. Like, Lord, I feel like in my spirit, because the thing is with God, and I realized like the closer and closer and the more I walk with God, like he will place desires within you to get you in alignment with where he wants you to be. And only God can do that. And it only comes from God. So you can think like, oh, you could think like, oh, I want to do this, but then out of nowhere you suddenly change your mind. You change your mind and you're like, well, I think I want to do this, and I don't know where it came from. That's God. You're like, all of a sudden I just want to do this, like I don't want to do that anymore, or I don't have a desire, or I don't like to do this anymore. That's God. Just so you know. Like, that's God. And I think I mentioned this a little bit about when I was moving to LA. I think I mentioned like just feeling an urge to want to have change, feeling an urge for something new and fresh, and just starting a new life. And that's when I began to pray about it, because I knew in my spirit, like, this is an urge, this is a desire that's coming from within. So let me pray about it. And then the more and more you pray, you will start to then get more confirmation, and you'll start to get more revelation on what you should do, where you should go, and where God is directing you. So that's kind of like what happened. So from the end of August up until even now, I started praying. And then in January, I even remember I have this stuff written down, y'all, because one thing about me, I forget stuff very, very quickly, especially if it's not like, yeah, like I forget and I have to write it down. And I'm trying to get better at writing stuff down, honestly. Basically, what happened was, I want to say I didn't have a dream, but I prayed one night. Like, I remember I was praying and I was like, Lord, like, basically I was just asking God, like, you know, I feel in my spirit like I should go to Texas next year. And I was like, just asking him, like, should I go to Texas next year? Like, when my lease is up here, like, should I go to Texas? Should I not? Should I stay? Should I go? What do I do? Like, and I was like, should I go to Houston? Like, just asking God, like, a million questions, like I always do. Like, just wanting to know, like, why do I feel in my spirit? Like, I know this is you, God. I know this is you. I left it at that. I prayed. I went to sleep. Later that night, this is so personable. I feel like this is so personable. Like, I don't really, but I want to start sharing more of my journey with God to y'all, because I feel like it will, I don't know, I feel like it could definitely give you guys insight on, it could definitely give y'all insight on like your relationship with God and just getting to know him more, like, you know. So basically that night after I prayed about it, I had let it go and I went to sleep. As I was waking up, as I was transitioning from being asleep to waking up, as I was transitioning, I saw, it's almost like I could see, like, the way that God speaks to me, I feel like he speaks to me in a lot of different ways. Let's put that out there. Like, he speaks to me in a lot of different ways, but a specific time, he was speaking to me as I was transitioning from sleeping to waking up. And I feel like he did this so that I would not forget. This is why I write stuff down, because I will forget in an instant. So in my spirit, I could see, like, as I was waking up, it was like I could see it saying Texas. It was like, I don't know if it was the shape of the state, and then it said like Dallas, Texas. It said something Texas. I have to look at my journal, and this is a little bit personal, so I don't want to get too deep within it. But basically, he was showing me the answer to what I had prayed about the night before. I prayed about Houston, and he was basically showing me Dallas, Texas. And so I was just like, I woke up, and the way I felt when I woke up is what and how I knew it was God, because it was a sense of like, it was like a heavy, I don't know, there's something in my hair. It was like a heavy, like my spirit felt whatever he was trying to tell me, whatever he was saying to me, what he was saying to me, I felt it in my spirit. Like, I could feel it. It was heavy. My spirit was heavy with Texas, and that specific city that he spoke to me was on my heart really heavy. And so I was just like, whoa. Like, I woke up and I was like, whoa, God. And so I was like, okay, Lord, like, if this is you, and this, like, I know I'm not tripping, but I know I heard what I heard, because he spoke it, and then I could see it as well. So he spoke, it was like he was reading it, like, Dallas, Texas. I could see the words and the shape, and then as I was waking up, I heard him say it. So I was like, I know I'm not tripping. I was like,
like I have a relationship with God, so I hear him speak audibly. I've heard him speak and I hear him speak audibly. So I knew it was him, but because of what he was saying, I was almost kind of like in disbelief. Like I was just like, wait, what? You're saying go where? Like, I know I prayed about this. I kind of forgot that I had prayed about it the night before. 'Cause you know when you go to sleep, you wake up. I'm not thinking about the night before. I'm thinking about like waking up. Like I'm not. So I kind of forgot that I had prayed about it. And then as the day went on, it was really on my heart. It was really, really on my heart. It was heavy on my heart. Like I needed to pray about it like crazy. And that's how I was feeling. So I started to pray about it more and more. And I was just like, can you confirm this? Baby, if you ask God to confirm something for you, he's going to do that. He's going to do just that. You just got to pay attention. Y'all, I promise you, I wish I would have, and I really wish that I would have recorded all of this, like all the signs and stuff, because, but it's between me and God, and it's very personable. So, you know, I was just like, it was just between me and God. It was just between me and God, and I just wanted to keep it that way. So, but I kind of would have, I wish that I would have recorded all of this stuff because y'all would see that God, he's funny. His personality is funny. So basically, I was just like, at this time, once I got the location, I started like praying, like, okay, Lord, like you said, go here. I know I'm not tripping. Like, I know I heard you. Y'all, when I tell you, like, I was praying like crazy, and it was to the point where I was just like, okay, Lord, like I need confirmations. Like I'm the type of person, like, okay, you tell me something cool, but I'm gonna need you to confirm it like 10 times. Okay. I need you to confirm it, and confirm it again. And he was. And that's why I'm laughing, because I'm like, God, he matches my energy and I love it. So around this time, oh my God, I forgot a whole thing. I forgot a whole situation. So this was in January that I had this dream, actually, right? This was in January that I had this dream. Remember December, I had went back home. I went back home for Christmas and everything. And I remember one night, and it's crazy because I was actually vlogging with y'all. Remember when I was going, I don't know if y'all remember, but I was going down to, it was one of the first nights that I was going down to U Street, and was on my way downtown, you know, down to DC, and I was driving or whatever, and there's this split, like, if, I don't know who watches my channel, but anyway, there's like a split when you're getting ready to transition from, there's a part in the interstate where you begin to, like, you either go this way to go to DC or you go this way. You kind of keep straight, but you go a little off to the right to go towards further up north in Maryland, right? Like you're going to Lanham, Maryland. So that's where I was, and I was getting off this exit, bro. I will never forget this. I will never forget this. I was getting off this exit, and it was almost like it was just me and this other car on the road. It was like late at night. Like it was late at night. I was getting ready to go to the club or whatever. I was getting ready to part ways, like I was going downtown. This car, it was just me and this red car, okay? He is going to Maryland. I'm going to DC, okay? Boop, two different opposite ways. He's all the way in the far lane, right? Like he's going to continue to go off into that exit to go towards Maryland. And I'm on the far, I'm in the middle. I'm kind of like in the second to left lane. Like I'm getting ready to transition into the ramp to go downtown. So he gets in front of me and I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, I'm not tripping. And then I look at the license plate and it says Texas. So I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe he don't know where he's going. No, he then so he jumps from this lane all the way to get in front of me. I'm going to DC. And then so when he jumps in front of me, his speed don't match my speed. He slows all the way down and his license plate says Texas. So I'm like, okay. So I get from behind him and then he gets all the way back over as if he's going back to transition into like off the ramp. So I was just thinking to myself, like, that doesn't make sense. And in that moment, I knew it was a sign. I knew it was a sign because it didn't make sense for you to come all the way over to my lane and you're going into Maryland and I'm going into DC. We're off into two different ramps. It don't make sense for you to be over here. you're not even getting off on this exit. Why did you jump all the way over here? Slow down so that I could, hello, see your license plate and acknowledge that this is a sign. So I started laughing and I was like, okay. And sometimes also, like, I'm being hella loud, but sometimes also you don't really know that things are a sign until you look back on it. When you're putting the pieces of the puzzle together to make sure that God said what he said, you don't realize that the signs were there until after you look back and you're like, wow, like he did this, 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 and this. So I just thought that was weird. And then I was just like, at that moment, I didn't realize it was a sign. I just thought it was just weird. I was just like, that's an awkward coincidence because he wasn't even getting off on this exit. So why did he even come all the way over here? That's how that happened. I just thought that was weird. And so I just continued about my night. That was in December, right? Because that was around when I was home for Christmas time. So now we're back in January. I had that dream. And then I'm like, cool. So I had that dream on a Wednesday night. Sunday I went to church, y'all. That Sunday I went to church. I'm at church as normal. Nothing crazy. I'm at church. Like, everything is fine. I'm chilling. I'm at the front or whatever, chilling, vibing, getting ready for service. Bro, tell me why I am sitting there watching them in the choir. Y'all, I kid you not. I kid you not. With my church, they be singing for a long time. Like, praise and worship is like literally could be up to an hour long, 30 minutes, 40 minutes sometimes. We're probably like 20 minutes into the service now. I look up and I'm literally watching this lady. I'm watching everybody in the choir. I'm singing, dancing, whatever, clapping. And I look and I'm like, this lady she has on a red hat and it says Texas on there. And I didn't realize it until, again, I didn't know that. No, I think that's when I knew. I was like, okay. I started to catch on to the signs and I'm like, I feel like this is God. Oh, my camera's about to die. So, okay, I had to get rid of my stuff. After 20 minutes of sitting there, singing along in the choir, not even realizing it, I see this lady and she has this hat on in the choir. And she has like a cute little baseball hat on. And it's a red hat and it says Texas. So I was like, and it didn't dawn on me. And the thing is, when it's from God, when it's like signs and stuff like that from God, I noticed in my experience, it won't feel like a coincidence. Like, you will know, like, this is not a coincidence. This is like an actual, like, this is a sign. Like, this is not a coincidence at all. This is a sign. So I started laughing to myself and I was just like, wow, I can't believe my eyes right now. So I was like, this is a sign. I continued to pray and pray and pray because I'm just like, even though God is giving me signs, even though he's telling me, he's giving me signs of confirmation that I am not crazy and I indeed heard what I heard and I saw what I seen and all of that, I still want to get further revelation and further clarity and understanding. So I will continue to pray about it until he continues to give me, you know, more and more clarity so I know that I'm going in the right direction, or I'm not going based off of my own understanding, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I knew with that, I knew that like, okay, this is him confirming to me that like, yeah, Texas is the spot. And then I had already knew the city that he was telling me, and it's near Dallas. So Dallas is huge. So there's different cities within the city itself. So I knew I had never heard of the city that he was telling me to go to. So by him giving me further confirmation, it made me feel a little bit more calmer. The signs, the confirmations, they continued. I kept praying. He kept giving me signs of confirmation. Like, yes, this is where you're going. This is what you need to do. Da, da, da. So I continued to pray about it. I'm still praying about it today. Like, and I'm over here selling stuff, moving stuff, getting rid of stuff, looking at apartments, doing stuff that I normally would do. But I am continuing to pray about it, because it's not like when you walk with God, he's not going to reveal step by step to you. So you got to continue to seek him and pray and figure out and fast even to get in understanding with him and know like where it is that he's telling you to do or go or do or whatever or pursue. So that's what I've been doing. And I just thought I'd share that with y'all. There's been so many other little things, like other little confirmations. Like I remember one time I was in my car and I was praying and I was just like, Lord, like I don't know why you're telling me to go here, but I'm gonna do it. And then I was just like, are you sure? Girl, and after it, I'm not gonna go into the details, but after I finished praying, I looked up and I saw a tour bus go by. It had like the Dallas little blue star on there. And I was just like, you guys, you just have to be like you gotta be a fly on the wall in order to understand and see like my reaction. Like, I know I'm not crazy. Like, I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Like, this is God, you know, and it's just funny. It's fun. So that's how we got here. Hopefully that is like a little bit, I didn't go too much into detail, but hopefully that just gives you a little bit of understanding on like how we got here. Because it's just like, I know people are going to be like, why did you decide to move there and not here? And how did you even... So hopefully that gives you a little bit more understanding how we got there, because it can be you know, people can be like, look at me and be like, well, why did you just randomly up and decide to move there and da 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 da. So hopefully that clears up any misunderstanding that people may have. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to pray and continue to see what is next for me in this journey of moving to Dallas, Texas. I'm off to the Goodwill. I have my whole bag of clothes that I'm going to be donating today, and my dresser, which no one seems to want on Marketplace or OfferUp. So I've been having a hard time selling this dresser, and honestly what I notice is the more and more I get rid of stuff and I start to minimize my space, the more it will make me feel like, the more helpful it'll be with me trying to move and actually minimalizing my stuff that I need to pack. So just getting rid of stuff has been really helpful. But my dresser has been on OfferUp for like maybe a month now, and Facebook Marketplace too, because I've had to renew it a couple of times and no one seems to be interested. So girl, she's just going to the donation center. I'm going to take her to Goodwill, and hopefully they will be able to, someone else can find it that will be willing and able to take it, you know. I'm also probably going to get rid of more stuff too. I just don't know like what. I'm gonna go back through my stuff because I just want as less stuff as possible, and I have steps. So it's like, I just don't, you know. So when you know better, you do better. And I definitely know better now from my last move. It was so much stuff. Since tomorrow is a holiday that I would need to sell or get rid of my stuff today. And so, yeah, I don't want to deal with it. I'm going to do it today. And then after this, I'm probably going to go to the bank because it's a holiday. Let's see. All right, be right back. Down to the nitty gritty. Down to the nitty gritty. This is all we have left, you guys. Dun, 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 dun. Literally, these are all the things that I have left in my room. Okay. My mirror is coming. My ottoman is coming. My bed is coming. This is coming.
Those are coming. That's coming. My clothes are coming. These are all of my belongings. Yesterday I took my, what is it? What is that? Nightstand. That stuff over there in the corner I need to pack up. Probably like this week sometime, but I'm not really in a rush. And then I need to make sure Alex is gonna come by and take my TV down and my shelves or whatever. Yeah, no. But that's all. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, dang, like I really took like my whole life with me from Maryland to California. And that's wild. I will never do that again. Never again. No, not happening. Good morning. All right, you guys. It's Friday, June 2nd, and yes, I have a freaking jacket on. I don't know what is going on with California weather, but I am gonna soak it up. I'm gonna soak it up while I can, because we are in June. We are officially in June, and I'm so excited, you guys. I'm gonna update you because I haven't been on my vlog in a while, and it's been a little while since I've updated you guys. Some things have happened. For starters, I'm still here in California, obviously. I know I was kind of going back and forth on the dates of when I would be leaving for good. I even had a girl apply, and come to find out, girl, she didn't even do the freaking background check. So she didn't do the background check. So basically, I'm still here, which is fine because I hadn't found a place anyway in Texas, so it's cool. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. It kind of worked out. I feel like I wasn't supposed to leave in May, the end of May, early June. I feel like I'm supposed to be leaving the end of June. However, with moving out of state, things can really just, it just be crazy. So I'm kind of flexible. With that being said, so she ended up going with another place. She's not gonna move in, and I'm not moving out. So I just paid my rent for June. Hopefully this is my last time I'm paying rent in California. But also, yeah, I'm still looking for a spot. So I've contacted, I'm gonna say I've been in contact with about 3 locators right now, and they have sent me their list of locations with availability for, you know, the next coming months. So I've just been looking around a lot and just kind of seeing like what, you know, I'm looking at, and just looking at different areas and stuff like that, and looking at different places. It kind of sucks because I would love to go for virtual tour, like not virtual, like actual in-person tours, but it's fine. It'd be like that. So honestly, it is what it is. I'm just kind of going with the flow at this point, but I am looking at places. I am now like, okay, like what we gonna do? Like we need to start applying, or what we doing? So when I get more, when I see what I see and I get more updates, I'll definitely let you guys know and everything. But I'm so excited because we are literally in the month of June, and I just feel like, it's here, it's coming. So my car, this girl, they are trying to suspend my license, not my license, but they're trying to suspend my registration because I have been driving without insurance for like 4 months now. For like 4 months now. Like, Elizabeth, get your life together. You are 30 years old and you know better than this. Yes, I know. However, Allstate did it, not me. With that being said, I have until June 9th to show proof of insurance, or they're going to suspend my registration. So my initial plan was, okay, well, if that's what y'all gonna do, then I'ma just sell my car. So I gotta figure it out. I don't know what I'm gonna do, when I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take my car around. I'm gonna call some places because, you know, I see a lot of places that are looking to buy cars or whatever. So I'm gonna see, hopefully. But the only thing is, if I sell my car, that means I'm gonna be without a car for a minute, a couple weeks, almost a month. I don't know, because June 9th is in 7 days. Literally, time, bro, is literally flying, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do because I'm not gonna pay for insurance. Police. Ooh, not the green Tessie. Come on, green Tessie. You know, when you got cars like that, they be on your ass for every and anything. So that's all, you guys. That's what is going on with my home search. My car, I don't know. I'm gonna see, I think like Monday or Tuesday, I'm gonna take it to CarMax and see like how much they're gonna try to take my car for, or how much they're gonna give me for it, because I also have to pay off the balance of whatever they don't, you know, whatever is left on it, depending on how much they buy it for.
So I just got all this stuff that I'm trying to do. Hopefully everything just comes together in due time. I'm so excited though. I'm just like, oh my gosh, the time is here. I'm so excited. Like, but it just sucks because California, the weather is just trash right now. It's been horrible, y'all. I haven't seen the sun in like almost 2 weeks. So yeah, it's been pretty gloomy. But June is mostly gloomy in California, at least Southern California. June gloom is what we call it, and it's gloomy. Like, you probably won't see the sun until July, to be quite honest. So there's that. But I'm so excited, you guys. Imagine if I move at the end of June and I'm in a new hello, can't talk, and I'm in a new home by the 4th of July. I would be so hyped. Like, girl, yeah. But I gotta pray, y'all. At the end of the day, I gotta pray and see what God is telling me to do. And I just hope that this is the last month because I'm so excited. I'm gonna miss California. I'm really gonna miss it. Like, oh my God. I'm like, oh my God. I feel like I'm a Cali girl. Like, but I knew that I wasn't gonna be here forever. So it is what it is. 3 years, low key. I felt like in my spirit, like after 3 years, 3 to 4 years, I was gonna give it 3 to 4 years. After 3 years, I'm antsy and I'm like, okay, what's next? So I knew, knowing me, you know how it is. You know how I am. I could be a little bit antsy. So it is what it is, but yeah. So we'll see. I'll definitely update you guys as things happen. I've been selling a lot of stuff also. I sold some more stuff from my room. This weekend I'm probably gonna go and try to get rid of more stuff. Just go through some stuff, get rid of everything. Because honestly, y'all, I just want to wipe the slate clean and start fresh. Every area of my life. I want newness in every area. I want new beginnings. I just turned 30. Like, I just really want like a new and fresh slate. I want new beginnings in every area, bro. New number, new city, new life, you know? Everything. So I'm just speaking that into existence, just letting it be known. Like, I just want everything to be new in my life, and I'm willing to let go of whatever no longer serves me. Relationships, people, things, material things. Like, I don't care about any of it. Like, I love it. I love that I can just let go of stuff. I don't hold on to things, and it's fine. Like, and I'm just so glad that I've learned so much from my last move that I don't want to hold on to everything. Like, moving from Maryland to California, and I had all that stuff, and I'm looking at my stuff that I have now is so much less, and I'm like, why? What was I thinking? But it's just all a learning experience. So at the end of the day, it's a learning experience. I will never in my life ever move with that much stuff ever again. I don't care if I'm moving down the street. I'm never moving with that much stuff. As much stuff y'all saw in that vlog, all that stuff that I had moving from Maryland to California, crazy. That's why that move was like over $2,000. So the more you have, the more expensive it's gonna be. Even still, I'm not even taking my car. I'm probably gonna have less than a room of stuff, worth of stuff to move, and it's still probably gonna be hella expensive, but it's cool. Like, I'm gonna save my money and everything, so it's gonna be fine. But I'm just putting that out there. Like, don't move with a lot of stuff. If you are willing to change and move and do something else, blah 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 blah, whatever, be willing to let go of the old and embrace the newness. Don't be trying to take all this stuff with you from your childhood, and whatever is not necessary, just let it go. Cause yeah. But anyways, we on our way to work. I'm not gonna rap to y'all too much. I gotta get my mind together, pray a little bit before I go to work, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, so I know it's been a long time since I have actually updated y'all, and now we are nearing the end of June, and I don't have many updates. We are nearing the end of June, and I am still here in California, clearly. Okay, still driving my car. My car it's a lot happening with my car right now, but basically, long story short, I have not left yet, obviously, and I am nearing the end of my lease right now, so I am getting ready to go. Still don't know where, still don't know when, still don't know how. I don't know none of these things, y'all, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty frustrating because it's just like, hello, you know? Especially for me, like, I love being in control of these things and knowing like what's gonna happen and when and how, but I'm realizing, like, when I'm walking with God, like, I'm just not gonna know, and it's fine. Like, it is what it is. Because honestly, it takes less stress off of me of having to figure it out, as opposed to just trusting the one who already has paved the way for me, you know? So with that being said, yeah, I'm just waiting until the end of my lease. Honestly, it makes much more sense for me to just wait for my lease to end at this point, because you know, it's just like, why even like scramble and figure out these things if you don't even know, you know? And God hasn't really told me what to do yet. He really hasn't told me where to go. So I'm just waiting. I'm chilling, honestly. I'm chilling. I'm stacking my money and, you know, just getting myself together and preparing for the transition itself. So that's where we are with things. I've sold pretty much everything that I've wanted to sell at this point, and everything else that I don't want or don't want to take with me, I'm just going to be throwing away, honestly. But all the big things I got rid of. The only other thing I'm trying to decide if I want to keep are like my paintings, like my wall decor for my living room. I definitely know I'm going to keep like the little 3-piece set that I don't think y'all remember me putting that up. It took me a minute to put that up, but yeah, I think I'm definitely going to keep that. And then I have like my big black queen that I might keep as well. But honestly, I'm just gonna be throwing away a lot of stuff because I'm just ready to start a whole new chapter and just, you know, really just go in with the new, you know. So that's kind of where we are at with things. And yeah, I've just been like work home, gym, work home for like the past month since the last time I touched base with y'all. I haven't even been looking for a roommate. I haven't been looking for somebody to take my spot as far as like in the house. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in the hills and it's so beautiful out here. I'm getting distracted. And it's finally like, today's actually the first day of summer. It's so hot outside. I'm so here for it. My black ass will be in the house because I am not gonna be melting, okay? But yeah, it's so nice outside. I'm chilling. I'm off today. I'm getting ready to go pick up my check, actually. Figured I would update y'all and talk with y'all, let you guys know like what's going on and everything. But yeah, that's where we are with things. I've sold everything that I needed to sell or I wanted to sell. I haven't started looking for, well, I actually have. I've been posting for like roommates to basically cover for my part of the lease, basically, because we gotta basically like replace people on the lease when the lease renews, and then that's how I would get my deposit back. So I'm helping out with that. But honestly, I'm not even focused on that. I'm not stressing about it because I already know like it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Like everything's gonna work out. It's no need to worry or get stressed or, you know, feel overwhelmed, because it is what it is. And I'm just reminding myself like, yes, you have done this before. Last time it was very seamless, and I feel like I was so anxious for no reason when it just all seamlessly worked out. So it's like, just chill and allow it to happen. But yeah, only thing that I'm really kind of like, not gonna lie, I'm just like overwhelmed and anxious about a little bit is my car, because the situation with my car is like, okay, now at this point my registration is actually suspended, y'all, and there's no need for me to like renew it because hello, you know, I'm about to. So it's just like, what's the point? But that's really the only thing that's been stressing me out. That is all. But in the meantime, we chilling and we going with the flow, and that's just, it is what it is. That's all. We out. We getting ready to paint this wall. I don't know if y'all can tell what's going on here, but I got this little like paint tray and paint brush from Walmart. I'm cracking up. Oh nah.